Aloha YouTubers, Doom143 back at it again with another comic haul. Nothing crazy this week, man. I went to just a couple of used bookstores again, same ones I go to. Used bookstore, let me see, I went to Book Off, and I went to Ideas, formerly known as Jellies, for all you Hawaii local people. Jellies, Ideas, sorry, is probably one of my more favorite comic book stores right now because they don't sell the new stuff, they only sell all the older issues. And right now I've been just going there every week, twice, 3 times a week, just picking up whatever bronze and golden age books, silver age books I can find. Not so much on the stealth, but I guess a little bit on the cheap. The reason I'm showing this, the Harley Quinn, the reason I'm showing this is a first print, by the way, Harley Quinn Batman, is my wife and I just watched Suicide Squad. And yeah, so we just watched Suicide Squad. I'm kind of right there in the middle. I know where the critics are coming from as far as not liking the movie, but I also know where the fans are coming from as far as like being a pretty awesome movie. So I'm right there, 50-50. I didn't pick this book up. I've actually had this in my collection for a while. I bought this for 50 bucks about 2 years ago. About 45-50 bucks 2 years ago, first printing, and yeah, it's pretty good because now it shoots up to like about $100 something. But yeah, speaking of Suicide Squad, we watched it. This cover here, there was a little bit of it in the movie. If you watch the movie, there's like a small part where you see this actually happening, and that made me just lose my mind. I thought that was awesome. I was whispering to my wife, I'm like, I have that comic, I have that comic. And I was all excited about it. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I also bought this a while ago too. This is a variant for Harley Quinn #1 Rebirth. I forgot where I bought this shoe, something Expo, but yeah, so this is a variant that I bought. I'm not a really huge Harley Quinn fan, but you know, I'm also not a hater too. So you know, but I'm picking up some cool covers. Really enjoying the art. So much coloring into this. It's pretty awesome. But part of the Suicide Squad that I found this week is, so when I went to Jellies, I actually found this. I've picked this up for, like, believe it or not, 10 bucks. So this is Outlaw #2. This is the first appearance of El Diablo. What I didn't know, so there's obviously in the Suicide Squad, there's El Diablo is in there. He plays a big part, you know, in the movie. Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it for you if you haven't watched it, but yeah, he plays a pretty big part in the movie. And what I didn't know is that even though this is the first appearance of El Diablo, I guess there's 3 versions of it, and this is the original version of El Diablo, and then there's 2 others. So I'm not too sure. I know they're not using this one in the movie, but to me, first appearance is the first appearance is the first appearance. So yeah, I got this one for 10 bucks, so pretty good score. And again, I got this at Ideas, that store I go to where I try to find my bronze and silver age books. Every once in a while, golden, not really. Not bad, pretty good condition. There is a crease right there, but I'll deal with it, not bad. I also found at Ideas, I also found this. Is it Kazar or Kazar? Anyway, so this is his first book. Not his first appearance, but his first issue with his own first book. Thought it was cool. It doesn't go for that much, but when I just saw it and I saw #1, I was like, yeah, I'll pick it up. I'm not too sure if this is bronze or copper. I didn't take a look at the year, but pretty sick. Like having it. Kazar #1. The rest of the books is from my LCS, and then the last 2 books is from the other used bookstore I went to. So this is a SpiderMan #8. I actually do own the 2 variants. I picked them up, but they haven't been shipped yet. But this one is actually really good. So if you guys have not started reading this, you got to read it. So in this one, the relationship between Deadpool and Spider-Man gets a little bit more intense. It gets to a point where they just start talking out some stuff and trying to get the truth out of each other and stuff like that. It's pretty awesome. But towards the end, there's, I guess, a new villain that's going to be coming up very soon. And so it's this girl. I don't know who it is. I didn't catch her name, but I was reading the book. But it has like a mixture of Deadpool blood and Spider-Man blood being transfused into her. And I thought that was pretty cool because when that villain does come out, whoever that villain may be, the idea of a Deadpool with his healing factor, and Spider-Man already has an awesome healing factor, but just the concept of like the Deadpool and Spider-Man together, it's pretty awesome. And if you think about it, they're kind of the same as far as like the tactics they use, as far as like constantly talking and they use their talking, believe it or not, to help them defeat their enemies, because it's just a constant distraction. It's an annoyance to their enemy. Both are wisecracking. Spider-Man obviously a lot more stronger than Deadpool. Deadpool, as far as like violence wise, but it's a mixture of the blood, not so much their mental process. So kind of interested to see what the villain's going to look like, what's going to call, and how that's going to work out. So yeah, I also picked up, along with that, I also picked up this. So this is their number 1, but this is their 7th print. And the reason I picked this one up is because I'm hoping 2 things. One, I hope this is the last of the number 1 Spider-Man Deadpool number 1 printing. And 2, I'm hoping it's also the lowest print number for number 1. I'm assuming the first print for Spider-Man Deadpool 1, that already goes for $25. This one I've already seen it on eBay for like $10 already. But if this printing ends up being lower than the original first print, then this is gonna go for a lot higher. And I really hope they continue Spider-Man Deadpool for a long time, because it's been such a great read. It's been really, really good. I mean, I've actually enjoyed it quite a bit. And maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm biased because my 2 favorite heroes are Spider-Man and Deadpool, but yeah, so it's been pretty awesome. If you haven't picked it up yet, if you haven't read it, please do. It's really awesome. Back to Deadpool, Merc for Money. I haven't read this one yet. I'm trying to figure out what this one is, but I did pick this one up. Sorry about the glare. But yeah, so I picked that one up. What else did I pick up? Haven't read this one yet. Amazing Spider-Man. Loving these covers, man. Loving these covers. So I haven't read this yet. Can't wait to read it. But yeah, these covers are sick, man. These new Amazing Spider-Man, it's just been awesome. I'm gonna definitely keep on collecting. It's been a good read too. And the last couple of books is just this other used bookstore I go to. They just have a bunch of dollar books if people turn it in to their store. Sometimes I find some stealthy buys, sometimes I don't really find anything. This week, nothing really much, but I thought this one was cool. Giant Size X-Men, Marvel Milestone Edition. Picked this one up for, I think, $2. I think all of them were $2 each. Yeah, pretty cool. I mean, I'm one of the lucky people, I guess, to actually say I own a real Giant Size X-Men number 1, but it doesn't hurt to have this in your hand. That way you can always read it, because mine is actually CGC, so now I can actually read the book. This is Damage Control number 1. I haven't read this yet. Kind of interested to see what it is. Haven't Wikipedia it or anything. I'm assuming it is what it is after the superheroes do their things with the villains. You know, sometimes things can get pretty messed up, like Superman number 1, where like the whole town was just destroyed. So yeah, hopefully it's a good read. I'll check it out. But yeah, I just got it for $2. I figured why not. And then this last one, I just bought it simply because I thought the cover was pretty cool. It's Spider-Man Iron Fist. Marvel Team Up number 31. Yeah, I just thought it was a super sick cover, and that's really all I bought it for. Nothing else. Yeah, it's kind of my haul. I actually have some pretty cool books coming in. Can't wait till they come in because I actually want to do a small little video on the stuff that's coming in. I'm actually very, very excited. It has to do with one of my favorite artists from when I was, younger, 7th, 8th grade. So yeah, I'll do it. Do it soon, hopefully when the books come in. But other than that, that's pretty much it, man. Everybody have a great weekend. Mahalo. Thank you for all my new subscribers. Thank you for everyone that's just been awesome in the community. You guys have been nothing but good people, man. Really helping each other out. I'm really loving this community. There are some people that's been making videos and they've been getting thumbs down, and I don't know why. I have no idea why you would give somebody a thumbs down for a video. I mean, just for them explaining the comics that they got and their passion behind the comics and some of their awesome buys and stuff. But for the most part, this community has been really awesome. Thank you, mahalo. Everybody have a great weekend. Shoots, bye.